Let's turn a little bit to what the president is hoping for, Kayla. You heard it in our piece that we put together. He expects this third quarter boom in the economy that is going to remind everybody of what the economy was like in February. How realistic is that?
Well, it depends on how much money, Chuck, the government is willing to inject into the economy. Just this week, we learned some 32 million Americans are receiving unemployment benefits. That compares to about 2 million a year ago. So the underlying economy is reeling, even as the stock market continues to notch new records. We do know that voters, even as they began to prefer Joe Biden on the coronavirus response and social justice issues, they stuck with Trump on the economy until very recently. And advisors believe that that is the area where they can stem the tide. They want to return to an argument that President Trump made the economy the best it's ever been before this external shock to the system, and he can do it again. But to do that, he needs to extinguish the virus. And that's one of the reasons why we've seen this change in tone that Kristen highlighted earlier, where they know now that they need to get the virus under control so that businesses can stay open. People feel comfortable going out, spending money, going to restaurants and businesses. Without that confidence, the president's promises cannot actually bear out the result that he wants. Worth noting, Chuck, by the end of this year, the administration is on pace to spend in stimulus programs more than 10 times what the government spent to bail out American banks in 2008. So that is just the scope of these programs that the Trump administration is trying to enact to shore up the economy and reverse financial fortunes in a narrowing window of time.
Kayla, I'm curious, is it because of all this government money that's being infused into the economy, not just in this country, but all over the world? Is that why the stock market looks so different from the economy the rest of us in America are staring at?
That's right, Chuck. I mean, the stock market is not the economy. The stock market right now here in the U.S. is being led by a handful of very large corporations, many of whom are seeing the Federal Reserve actually going in and buying their debt and investing in these companies like Apple, Amazon, Home Depot, Disney. They are propelling the market to new highs, even as the underlying economy, real Americans, are unemployed. We have unemployment in this country that is higher than the peak of the Great Recession. So there is a joint effort here to keep the market afloat so that the president has that as a talking point to continue pointing to, but also to try to shore up the balance sheet of the American family.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.